to God that I wanted to be a mom. And somehow I always picture the kind of life I want, and I've been lucky to get exactly the kind of life that I always wanted, you know. And for me, traveling around the world with my children is not just a dream come true, but it's a testimony of God's unconditional love. That's what I would call it, you know. And I'm so thankful and proud and also lucky that I became a mom at a very young age. So I've had the opportunity to grow with my kids and live life with them. And all I do right now is pray for a long, healthy, happy life and continue to do life with them. I'm just thankful and grateful. Thank you for that question. That was lovely. Can I do a German language in Kenya and apply job online, work in Germany? Absolutely. In Kenya, we have the Goethe Institute. You can do there. In Uganda, we have the, I think it's called Kolping or Goethe. Oh my God, I forgot, but I think it's called Kolping, I think. But we also have a German language course in Kamocha. In Kenya, we also have one. Yes, that's the best way to do it. Depending on the kind of job you want to apply for, we have up to level C1, that is the highest. But up to level B1 should be enough. And then you can apply for jobs online. Like I said, websites links are all in my videos shared. So you go to my Germany relocation playlist and you get all the information. All right. I hope we're almost done. So many questions. Jesus. Hello, learned about you today and you coming at a time my life is in shambles. I want a fresh start in life. I have no work and a start in everything. How can someone relocate from Kenya? What are the best dating sites to meet people who will be more of your destiny's helpers? I'm sorry for intrusion in your DM. So my darlings, you hitting my DMs is never an intrusion. Okay, if you hit my DM and you go like, hi, hey, and then we have those that hit my DM and want to be my sugar daddies, that's an intrusion. I don't need a sugar daddy. Oh, probably yes, I don't know, kidding. You hitting my DM is always a welcome intrusion, because that's why I'm on social media. You know, it's a passion, it's a calling, it's something I'm doing to serve, you know, and I love it when you hit my DM. So always feel free. First of all, I'm so sorry that you're at a point in your life when you're really stuck. We've all been there. We've all had moments where I've been like, God, why me? But one thing I've learned through my life experience is there's always a light at the end of the tunnel. Always. And when you're in that position, it always seems like there's no hope. Like, absolutely, you're never coming out of there. But there's always 100% a light at the end of the tunnel. Just trust God's timing. So in your case, like you say, dating sites, I have an amazing video sharing the best dating sites and apps for 2023. So hit my dating playlists and have a field day. Choose the one that is best for you. I also give you tips on how to make the appropriate dating profile and so on, like lots of information. So check out my playlist, and when you meet the love of your life, or you meet someone you like and you still have questions, I get lots of questions about red flags and all that, just hit my DM and I'll be like someone you just talk to and share knowledge. Okay, I wish you luck. Hey Rose, I need help. I'm confused. I just met a guy 4 days ago. Oh, this one gutted me. So listen carefully. I just met a guy days ago and I'm so scared. He's so serious, telling me we're moving together, start life. He's 54 years old. I will not say the nationality. I work in, okay, I won't say that too. Myself, I told him I can't stop working, but he's like, I give you money, same amount as your salary, so you send back home. My loves, that's a red flag. I'm really sorry. That's, how in the world do you meet someone and 4 days later, we're talking 4 days later, you don't know this person, you don't know me as a person, I don't know you as a person, for Christ's sake. Probably the highest connection that they have right now is lust. When you've just met someone, you're just having those jittery butterflies. It's not love. After 4 days, it's not love. You like someone way too much. You're lusting after them, but you don't know this person, and you have absolutely no right, and you are not in position to demand that this person stops working. I've had clients who've gone through such situations, and for me that is a red flag. That is mostly men who just want to put you in a box, control you, and in most cases it ends up very toxic and abusive. Because one thing you have to realize, not everyone works just for the money, or like most white men assume we work to pay the African tax, the black tax, taking care of our families. Not everyone does that. We're working because maybe we love it, maybe it's a calling, maybe it's a passion, like in my case. Of course, I need the money. I love the money too. But for me, my choice and decision and to work is because it's very important to me. It fulfills me. It's something that I love doing. And I'm not saying you can't be married and make a choice as couples, you know, like one of them becomes a stay-at-home mom, maybe you're a millionaire, I don't know, but you can't demand that after 4 days. That is a red flag. So my advice to you would be, tell him absolutely not. Let's just enjoy the dating. Let's get to know each other and see where this takes us. If it should come at a point we're married and maybe we've weighed everything and we decide this is the best decision, we can do that. But my advice would be, only accept that if you're getting an official allowance, and that is monthly. Best way actually you did it legally. I am absolutely against a man who tells a woman not to work and then wants to turn her into a beggar. It is the worst thing. And believe me, you can say maybe he's rich and whatnot. I know what that is, you know. And I've had people in my circle, I will not even say her name, like she was married to this rich guy, millionaire status, and this guy turned her into a beggar. Like he was also the same, used to stay at home, flying first class, blah blah blah. But the way he was treating her was unacceptable. You know, when he's moody and he doesn't feel like it, he's going to treat you like garbage, you know, and then make you feel like, why don't you earn your own money? But he's the one who stopped you from working in the first place, you know. So never do that unless it is the best for the family. Maybe you've got young kids and you decide it's best if you stay at home, but then I want an allowance. You know, you don't want to be asking your husband for 20 euro to go to the cafe to have a coffee. You don't want to be asking for money to go to the hairdresser. You want to be able to maybe check out some nice cute outfit and buy it without asking your husband, oh, can I have this 100 euro to buy a dress? And him telling you, oh, you have enough dresses. You really don't want that kind of life, you know. So it's something you really need to think about. But should he have the financial means to take care of you, and that's something you're comfortable about, you can do it. But 4 days after getting to know each other is way too fast. He's taking you at a very, very, very fast rate. And that is not even serious. That is gaslighting. So be careful. Oh my God, why am I so passionate about that? Well, life experience, and through my work, I know how things can turn out. Hey girl, I just noticed you from Daisy's page. I live in the US, but have a family and some friends. I would want to come here. Any tips on that? Well, it all depends on their age, their profile, and the qualifications. You know, which family members, how old are they? Are they in student age? Are they qualified workers? So it really all depends. If they have qualifications, again, I have videos how you can apply for the job search visas or just apply for jobs. If they are under 18, maybe they're your siblings or your children, I don't know, you can do a family reunion visa, you can do student visas, you can do au pair visas, you can do scholarship visas, like so many different options. But it all depends on what their profile is. Oh, I'm going to rush through them. There are so many. Hello, my dear. How are you today? Yesterday, I did my CV. Okay, this one, I think I explained to her. She also made a mistake. Oh, my God. And that explains why I share this information. Some people really lack information and even the knowledge. You know, we have people educated, but they've not got jobs. They end up in Saudi Arabia working as home carers. You lose touch with the world. So this person, she wants to work on a CV, but I think she landed on a crazy website and they were even asking her for money to download the CV. So she absolutely made a mistake, because you don't need to pay for a CV service. I have a video guiding you about that, and that is something you have to write for yourself. No one can create like an appropriate CV for you. So never pay money for, you know, some website or whatever asking you for a CV download or whatever. Just DM me and I'll guide you. Visa, unless someone is saying visa is the first issue. Do you have any visa agents? My darlings, the reason I started this is to help many of you that were being scammed. So let me tell you, this visa agent stuff came upon, especially for the markets that opened in the Middle East. That doesn't work here in Europe. If you did that, actually, if I brought people to Europe, if I promised to bring people to Europe, that would be human trafficking. You know, we have different laws, and I'm so glad we have such laws. We still have human trafficking, unfortunately. We have many people coming in through Italy, girls that are brought and promised jobs and all that, and they end up being sold for prostitution and organs and whatever. Let's not get there. That's a video for another day. But what someone can offer you if you want to come to Europe is what I do, these consultations, offering you that information, which I offer free of charge, the guidance. And I remember when I started this journey, I got people hitting my DM and telling me, why are you spoiling our business? What are you doing? Sharing all this information for free. I even got someone on Facebook who tried to write something crazy about me, but lucky enough, my legal team in Uganda reacted very, very quickly and told her to put the bullshit down, you know. But that's how people are benefiting from scamming you. There isn't any person who should promise you, I'm going to do, they always say, I'm going to do all the paperwork for you and send you a visa. Use your common sense. How is someone going to send you a visa, especially most of you have never traveled anywhere, don't have any profile? You can never get a visa, for example, for any country in Europe if you've never been in Europe without having your fingerprints taken or without going through an interview, depending on the kind of visa. So how is someone going to get you the visa? Secondly, paperwork is something that you provide for yourself. Let's talk about, for example, you are applying for a job visa. The job contract has to come from you. The birth certificate has to come from you. The passport has to come from you. So basically, you have the documents that you need. And you should be in position to fill out the form, the application forms, because it's you, again, who has that information. So it's really common sense. I have many clients that contacted me or still contact me after being scammed. I paid 6 million, I paid 3 million. And then after 3 weeks, this person disappeared. What did you expect? My loves, I totally understand you. I'm not judging you. I know when you're desperate, when you're naive, when you're in a tight situation, you're tempted to do anything, but be careful, okay? Take your time. Rome was not built in one day. Don't try to do things way too quick. And if something sounds too good to be true, if your intuition tells you it's too good to be true, then it's definitely too good to be true. This kind of scamming is also very common for people who want to go to Canada. I'll not say the nationality, but there's a particular nationality that is common for scamming, like they call themselves agents and all that BS. And most people that have contacted me have been scammed, so don't do that. It doesn't work like that here. You need someone to guide you, to take through the process, like the consultations that I offer, taking you through every step, the ones that are doing interviews and so on. But you can't have someone do everything for you and stamp a visa for you. It's absolutely not possible. Someone saying papers, Ugandan people, bank assurance have, okay, someone was asking for the Ugandan people, when I told them about the paperwork, you know, like some people that are based in Uganda, they need guidance on how do I make, like work on my bank statements, prepare everything, my paperwork. Some people don't have passports, some people don't have birth certificates. I said I have a contact in Uganda that would help you to do that. But again, like I said, I am a social empowerment person. I'm here to do social empowerment. And I always told you, I only give 1000% effort to people that I see are proactive, that I see will benefit from my support. I don't want to lie to you and say, just get a visa, come to Europe, and your life will just kick off. If you come to Europe with a mentality of, oh, I'll just go to German, sit, and life will work out, you're wasting time. If you can't be proactive enough to even fill out a form, you can never make it anywhere. You know, it doesn't matter Africa or Europe, you can never make it anywhere. You have to be proactive, you have to be self-confident, you have to be, you know, have some thirst for knowledge, educate yourself, you know. So for people where I have the feeling like after chatting and maybe get to give you access to my WhatsApp business number, I always decide if I give you contact to this person or not. But definitely there's a possibility. But that is after my own deciding, because I also don't want to waste her time, you know. Oh my God, I think this is one of our last questions. Someone says, that's why I'm here, willing to have your advice and maybe one day share this story with you and others. This could make me cry. This is so lovely. And for such people is the reason why I do this. Is the reason I post my videos and get 10 views, but still continue doing it anyway. Because I know it's all about empowerment. Whether I empower one person or two people, it doesn't matter. It starts with you and me, you know. And okay, let me not get emotional because I'll cry. Yeah, but that's the reason I do this, you know, for people that are proactive, for people that are really doing everything in their power to, you know, to change their destiny. Because I always say and live by the motto, you are the sculptor of your destiny. You alone, yes, of course, with God's help and guidance and luck and all that, but you are the sculptor of your destiny. And for such people is the reason I do that. My prayer for you is that everything works out. All you have to do is be proactive, never give up on yourself, and trust God's timing. That's all I can tell you. Oh God, I love what I do. Wow, nice sons. Can they speak your mother tongue, Luganda? So first of all, Luganda is not my mother tongue. Well, like I always say, I'm a polyglot. I speak so many languages. So I speak fluent Luganda. I can write Luganda. I can read Luganda. That's the language I also grew up speaking. Runyankole, English, French, Kinyarwanda. But what I would say is, would I want my kids to be able to speak one of my indigenous languages? Yes. Has it been possible? Unfortunately not. But at least they do speak English, which is also somehow like my mother language, because at least I know they'll be able to communicate with all my family members and with all other people. I try to get, at least if they were to learn a local language, I'd want them to learn maybe Runyankole or Kinyarwanda. I try to look for some book on Amazon, haven't got any. I'm hoping to buy some from Uganda when I travel next time. And they're also interested. One of my younger sons learns very quickly. Like when I tell him Luganda words or Nyankole words, he learns them really quickly. So I believe they would learn if I had the time and I put in the effort, but unfortunately they don't. I think second last question. Hi, hope you're good. I also have a question. Is there a way someone can move to Germany without language certificate? Absolutely. Like I said, starting next year, that's your chance. You have your qualifications, you have everything that I always tell you about, the requirements. Yes, that is an opportunity. But keep in mind, once you get to Germany, you must learn the language. And I always tell people, I also have that in my video, there's no way you're ever going to make it here or to integrate without learning the language. And not just Germany, whether you move to Belgium, whether you move to France. And it's never just about the language. For me, it's all about integration, which is also part of my journey or what I do. If you really want to succeed somewhere, you must integrate. I'm not saying lose who you are, lose yourself, but integrate. That way you can make it. Last question. Oh, finally. This is, I will not say her name. I commented on your YouTube videos, and well, I know a little French since I was an au pair in France, but currently in Poland. I really would love to move to Europe, but I think learning the language is hard. I'm already learning Polish basics, so what do I do? Well, first of all, amazing that you're already at least somewhere, because Poland is also Europe, and that you know French is amazing. So if you know French, you could move to any of the French-speaking countries. France would be your first option. Switzerland, we have the French-speaking side. You could move to Belgium. Alternatively, gather all your strength and learn the German language. But again, from what she told me, we've been chatting back and forth. Starting next year, you also have an opportunity to very easily apply for a job in Germany or Austria and relocate without really having to first show evidence of you being able to speak the language. Then you speak French and now learning Polish is also a plus, you know. We're living in a tiny international world, so that makes your, I would say, your CV quite amazing, and it could have great advantages. So my loves, I try to filter the questions so that I don't repeat myself. There were so many questions. But again, I thank you so much for having asked me these questions. People send them in my DM, Facebook, Instagram, most of them on Instagram. I got some on my YouTube. I appreciate you so much. Keep the questions rolling, and I hope I answered all your questions. If you still have any questions, feel free once again to hit my DMs. So my final request in this video is, please let me know in the comment section what kind of videos would you really love to watch from my channel. Like I said, I'm not a niche down channel. I'm about social empowerment. Social empowerment involves very many different aspects. I'll do a video one time explaining exactly what social empowerment is about and what exactly roughly this is all about. But if you have ideas of videos, it could be just fun videos. You want us to do challenges or whatever. I don't know how to do them, but I could try for you. Or you want me to do some fashion videos, whatever, just let me in the comment section. Or if you have a question, you know, you have questions about parenting, you have questions about going through divorce in Europe, you know, you have questions about marriage process, whatever, just hit me up. Let me know in the comment section, and I'll gladly serve you. Once again, thank you so much. If you're new here, as always, welcome to the family. Join us, subscribe, turn on your notifications. And we are on our journey to 10,000, my lovelies. It's only you that can help me get there, okay? Please share my channel with your friends, with your family, with your community, on your WhatsApp statuses, on your socials. Tag me, I'll repost you. Let's get to 10,000 members. And of course, we need more views, okay? So spread the message, and of course, most importantly, let other people also get to benefit from this information. Until next time, my lovelies, if you always have, you know, like you want to see some more fun things that I do, I love dancing, traveling, and my day-to-day life, just follow me on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter. I hope to join Threads soon, but Europe is keeping us backwards. You know, the laws here are very tight, so we don't have Threads yet. But the moment we get Threads, I'll join. So follow me on all my socials and let's hang out. Until next time.